Okay. Is the recording on? Diana, can you see? Okay.
It said this, on my phone, it said it's being recorded.
Okay. So let's say Avatar Meher Baba ki jai 3 times and Pratap ji will take over after.
Avatar
Meher Baba ki jai.
Avatar
Avatar
Meher Baba ki
Meher Baba ki jai.
Avatar Meher
Beloved
Baba ki jai.
Avatar Meher Baba ki jai.
All yours, Pratap. Pratap ji, go ahead. Jai Baba.
Hello, Jai Baba. There was some interruption. Anyway, we can start now.
Yeah, please. Yeah, Jai Baba.
I am not able to hear you. Please
Oh.
wait for some time.
Yeah, sure.
Diane, should you mute? I'm hearing wind. Someone's microphone is catching wind.
Yeah, I'll mute everybody.
Hey,
Maybe that's better.
sorry.
Unmute. Pratap ji, you're muted. Maybe that's the reason why. If you can unmute and say something, maybe.
I think he has to rejoin.
We'll wait and see, I guess. I mean, I'm sure Jyoti ji is working on getting the sound.
Hello.
Yeah.
Prakash, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes.
So should we start now? You
Yeah,
already
Couple.
already called for 3 times Avatar Meher Baba ki jai.
Yes.
So
yes.
I start now.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Last 3 sessions I could not take. 3 sessions. And in fact, one was because of the Amravati program. Because the whole day, Friday, had gone in traveling. And that is why I could not take Friday on 27th or 28th. And thereafter, the next Friday, there was a death in the very close families. Prakash must be knowing the Thade family. And yes, and a woman by name Sunita Thade. She was the wife of the senior most member, senior brothers, Mr. Lakshmikant Thade. Many of you people must who have attended the early days Amar Tithi. She used to make announcements on the stage. So that his wife, she died recently. And thereafter, last Friday, of course, it was my own reason, because I was having very bad cough. The weather in Maharashtra, or in Mumbai and Pune is very bad, very, very bad. In fact, day by day, it is going worse and worse. And that is why there are several sickness. I was not able to even talk properly. So I requested for a leave on that particular day. Now today, of course, after 3 sessions, let me tell you about something about the Amravati program. Amravati program was a very grand function. It was the silver jubilee of that center. And many young people, all young people, practically few are, of course, old-time people, but hardly I feel that very, very few people, maybe a couple of people must have seen Meher Baba. And all the young people have conducted this program so nicely under the guidance of some of the senior people, that it was a very grand function. And believe me, that very large pandal, which was erected for the people to sit along with, there were chairs and there were carpets also. So about 3,000 people were the assembly. And people were stuck up to their seats. They never left, except the volunteers who were supplying water and supplying occasional supplying tea. They were only moving from here, and then some of the technicians. Otherwise, all the audience was just listening to whatever is happening during the program. It's a very wonderful organization that has taken place, and we all have very much enjoyed. As for myself, I had a couple of songs. There were dances, there were group songs, there were other children's program, and several items, lectures, talks on different subjects. So the whole function was very, very inspiring, very encouraging. And the center, or the organization of the Amravati Center, it deserves appreciation. It deserves congratulations. Congratulations. Thereafter, Amravati is a very historical city. It is said to be there since Ramayana time, Rama's time, Amravati. Baba had visited this city in the 1944, July, in the month of July, and that was in connection with must work. And during that time, Baba had contacted some must. In Amravati itself, it is said that Baba had contacted one must. But then it was not very much confirmed, not very much confirmed whether Baba really contacted that must. His name was Yashwant Baba. He was in Amravati. But thereafter, some of the other months, there are beautiful incidents about these other months. At a town, Dhamangao. Dhamangao is a small township, and a saintly person, Mumsaji Maharaj, a saintly person, he was living there in a cave, a man-made cave. And every week he used to have function, gathering all the villagers They used to come for his darshan, and they used to distribute food also. So every week there used to be such a program. And Baba had contacted this Muktaji Maharaj. That Muktaji Maharaj, he used to call Baba to be the emperor. Whenever the subject topic of Meher Baba was opened before him, he will call Baba to be the emperor. Then there was another mast in a place, Badnera. The name of the mast was Badri Baba. And the speciality of this mast, he was a very sort of a Majzub type. He was a Majzub, and his habit was that for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, he used to stand like a statue. He used to stand like a statue, and clearly for days together he would lie down without making movements. That is speciality of this month, and Baba went and contacted this person. Then there was another place called Karanjgaon. At this place, there was one by name Gulab Shah Baba. This Gulab Shah Baba was also contacted Baba in Jabalpur in 1939, and he was so very respectful towards Baba. He was sort of a Jalali type, a violent type. But then he used to say about Meher Baba that I am not worthy of sitting by Meher Baba, by the side of Meher Baba. He used to say that much of respect he used to give to Baba, and Baba had contacted this much also. Thereafter, there was one person by name Mastak Mia. Mastak Mia was a must, and he used to sit near the door of a masjid, a mosque. He used to sit there, and some of the Orthodox Muslims, they used to come kiss his hand, and then they used to enter the masjid, the mosque. And this man used to say to the people, what is there inside? Then there is nobody to listen to your prayers. Inside there is nobody to listen to your prayers. Why you go there? That is what he used to tell the people. He said to the people. And thereafter, Baba also visited this place in the 1952. And 52, there were a lot of programs by Meher Baba. It is one of the central one of the ministers of the central government by name Panjarba Deshmukh. He had invited Baba to his college, and there a large picture of Meher Baba was presented by Harjivan Lal from Delhi. He had sent that photo, and that photo was displayed there. And that Punjab Rao Deshmukh, the minister from the central government of India, he had said that this picture will remain here on this wall and will always remind us about your visit to this college. And there was one woman by name Tai Maharaj. She had 500 followers, and she had created one temple of Lord Krishna. She requested Baba to visit her place, and Baba very gladly went there. And this woman, along with her 500 followers, she very, very respectfully welcomed Baba She Baba took inside that temple. Baba stood before there was a beautiful statue of Lord Krishna, and she was looking to the statue, to the face of the statue of Lord Krishna, and at the face of Meher Baba, turn by turn. And then looking, this Baba said that I am there in that statue also. A very nice Baba had very passed very good remarks for this woman, very, very polite, very devoted, and Baba liked her nature very much. So these were very busy program for Meher Baba in Amar Tithi. And in coincide with that, those dates which Baba had visited, this program was taken. I also forgot to tell you that July is the month of heavy rains. And for the contact of musk, Baba has taken so much of pains. He used to walk miles. One person, one musk, Kali Kamli Baba. Then the speciality of this month was that he used to get very violent when he says anything black. And Baba's car was black color. And when he saw that, he was shouted out, I will burn you I will burn you. And then when Baba approached him, he gradually calmed down. And Baba sat by his side, pressing his legs, pressing his feet. And then he calmed down. But then he said to Baba, why you wear this black coat and the red shoes, red socks? Don't wear that. Don't wear that. He's telling Baba, and Baba says, would you take it if I give it to you? No, I don't want. Then should I give it to somebody else? No, don't give it to anybody. But you also don't wear it because it is very bad. He says to Baba that for you it will be bad. Then Baba asked Birji to just wind up those clothes, and then he contacted this Kali Kamli wala Baba. So all these contacts were Baba had very busy time in that area during 1944 and 1952 also. In the memory of those, coinciding with those dates, these people had arranged this program, and that was a very grand function. Even otherwise, during the Corona days, when the programs were on online programs, the ladies group used to conduct some programs always. Very quite active center. Now I will tell you about something about this Mrs. Thadi. Her name is Sunita Thade. Lakshmikant Thade is the senior member from that family. There were 4 brothers. One Lakshmikant Thade is the senior most. Second one is Krishna Rao Thade, who was a graduate in agriculture. Third one Narendra Thade. He was very active members of the Poona Bhajan Mandali. My colleague, very close colleague of mine. And then last one is Surendra Thade. He is the youngest one. These were the 4 brothers, and there were 2 sisters. One is disabled, younger one, and another one is still there. Now, why I special make a mention about this? The wife of Lakshmikant Thade. Once he had asked Baba when in Kuchru quarters, that is the trust compound now. Earlier it was Kuchru quarters. a property belonging to Adi Ki Rani. There, Baba used to visit at times, and people used to go there and bow down to Baba. Even I had that occasion when I was in Ahmednagar. But then, marriage, the topic of Thadi's marriage, Lakshmikant Thadi's marriage was told to Baba that Baba, he wishes to marry. And Baba made a very strange remark. Baba said, very strange remark, very funny remark. Baba said, to put one's life in troubles is in the very nature of a man. To put one's life in troubles is a very nature of a man. And that is why Thade should marry. Anyway, he married, and the girl was so very nice. She adopted Baba, Baba's way of loving Baba, singing. She had a very good, very sweet voice. She had mastered all the Madhusudan songs and used to sing Madhusudan songs, especially when in the absence of Madhusudan, as you know that Madhusudan had gone away from the whole activities quite for some time. About 15 years he was away from the center's activities. And that time I had written some of the dramas, very long, 1 hour, 1 hour and quarter hour. That much big dramas I had written, and in a poetic form. The subject of the first drama was the advent of different avatars, right? Starting from Zoroaster, then Ram, then Lord Krishna, then Lord Buddha, then Jesus Christ, Muhammad, and lastly Meher Baba. These were the avatars, and that drama was written in a poetic manner, and there were songs also. At every advent of the song, the idea was when the avatars advent takes place, there is a first that there are some group of people who are fighting among themselves, boasting about their own religion. Christians say that our religion is the greatest one. The Islam said that the boy says that no, our Allah is the greatest and Muhammad is the greatest of all the masters. So were the Hindus, and there were quarrel, and one elderly person, he asked them to present themselves. Why they said that their avatar is greatest, and then every avatar is shown in a very small children were dressed up in that avataric form, and they were brought on the stage, and just one or two sentences were given for them to be for uttering, and then the follower used to tell the audience what was the reason for the advent of that particular avatar, what was the situation of the world, and then what were his teaching. That was the whole idea of that drama, and it was for about 1.25 hours, 1 and 15 minutes, and it was so very popular that his woman, one who has passed away, Sunita Thadi, she had helped me in in staging this drama, particularly in making makeup of the children, stitching dresses for them, and then setting dances. That was her job, and she has worked so much hard. and so much closely with me. I never intervened in her job because that was entirely her job to make up the children, to stitch their dresses if required, and then set the dances. That was her job, and along with the other girls, she was doing it. And I had not to look for that on that subject. So she was very much dedicated to these activities, and that is why our Pune Center. These were the dramas which were presented through Pune Center, and she has helped in all these dramatic performances. In fact, Lakshmikant Thade, her husband, was the one early time lover of Meher Baba. He was assistant of Ramchandra Gadekar, and he heard about Meher Baba from Ramchandra Gadekar initially, and therefore at his house in the hostel, he was the superintendent of a government hostel. In his house, there used to be Baba programs every Saturday, and Dr. Gani used to come there practically every night. Say at 9 o'clock he'll come, and by 11 o'clock he will return back. So that station of Dr. Gani had been there in his house, and the whole family was and is completely dedicated to Meher Baba. And because she passed away, I went for her funeral, and that is the reason I missed the second session. Out of the 3 absentees, the second was for this cause. And of course, I told you about the last one because of my own health. Now, after this, I just want to know, this session we are starting at 8:45. Will this be time hereafter,
Yeah.
Prakashji?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Or it can be taken little earlier?
That's the
No,
good
I
one.
don't
I mean,
want
we
to
can.
disturb. Sorry, I don't want to disturb your setting. But
Yeah,
if it
but
is possible, about
maybe 15 minutes. What do you think, Diana and Betty?
8:30
So
will do.
Pratapji wants to advance it by 15 minutes, probably right after Aarti.
That means I, it's a good plan, but I don't know if it's going to work.
Right. So
Could we try it? I think
No, I'm
yeah,
just asking. I'm just asking. I'm not insisting for that, but I'm just asking.
maybe
If
Pratapji, uh, uh, for 10 minutes earlier than the current time. What time
10
are you
minutes,
starting there at your place? I mean, what time are
but
you?
it will not be inconvenient for you people if
No,
it
no, no,
is.
because we
Uh,
actually before that we have Aarti for 1 hour, and
I
then
see.
we have 15 minutes gap. So maybe we'll take only 5 minutes gap after Aarti, and then you can start it. We'll try that.
Good,
If it doesn't-
good
But
idea.
in that case, there is another question. In that case, whether it will not be boring for you to sit and listen for such a long
No,
time.
no, that
No.
I think no, that's not the case. Yeah, we love.
no.
So Betty is very clear. She says, "No, we love listening to you."
No,
Yeah,
love.
yeah.
Yeah.
That means 8:40.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
8:40.
All right.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
That's
we'll
correct.
make it work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Will that do?
Yes,
Good.
yes,
Okay.
Yes.
definitely. Yeah.
Is that okay? Just 10 minutes? 10 minutes is
No,
okay?
I would suggest rather to say, let it be 8:45. Let it be. Now we have set up 8:45. Let it be 8:45. I was just simply.
No,
asking.
but if it makes it
No, it's
convenient
not.
for
No,
you,
it's not. It is not inconvenient for me.
okay.
For me, I don't have any program either earlier or afterwards. I don't have any such program. So 8:45 is all right for me.
Okay.
Is all right for me. Don't
Okay.
burden yourself too much because
Yeah.
there is very small gap, 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So that won't be good.
Yeah.
Rather to say we will have 8:45 only.
We'll be here. We'll be here
Yes.
waiting whenever
Yeah.
you come.
We
Yeah.
are here. We can try a little early.
So Pratapji, even if you come earlier, we can,
Yeah.
if we are there, we'll start it right away. I mean, so let's keep it as 8:45, but you can come a little early if you're free, and then we'll just go with that. 10 minutes ahead. Yeah.
What I mean is that your mind should be free. Mind should be free.
uh, uh,
Yeah, but we'll try. We'll try, but
Yes.
we
We-
won't change the time. We'll still keep it as 8:45 on the calendar, but we will start it ahead if you are ready and then people are there.
We are flexible.
Anyway, next time we'll start at 8:45 only. Next time.
We're lucky to have you, so just come when you
Then
want.
we'll see.
Yeah.
So Marsha is saying we are lucky to have you. So whatever
Oh
time
my
works
God.
for you is good for
And
us.
I am happy with both of them. I'm very happy because the reason is that I am not doing something special. In fact, it is my happiness. It is a joy to sit with you, dear people who are so very dear to Meher Baba, and just share whatever through the years of my life we have gained from Meher Baba. Only that is the only, and just a song. So for me, it is a happy time. It's not. I'm not. I mean, not doing something very special about it. Uh, Besides this, now since Prakash, you are there, I would also expect people to have any question on the subject of talk
No,
or any additional information, whatever it is there.
right,
If they, I used to do it that earlier.
right.
If at
So-
all there are there, they should openly discuss with me, tell me, and I'll be able to discuss on that. Now,
So,
one
Pratapji,
other thing which I want to share with you is that lately, in the last week, we had Jeff Wolverton in India. He was to leave for US, and we had a get together. Every time whenever he is in India, we have a get together, and we have a very good time with him. So this time also, even though it was a very packed program for him because of the abrupt change in the timings of the plane, he had left with very small time, very little time. But even in that time, we had lunch together and had some discussion, and then he went away. So it was very nice to be with Jeff for later time. And one other thing that my grandchildren were there in Myrtle Beach. Some function was there, perhaps it may be a youth sahavas or something. So they were both were together there in Myrtle Beach, and their reaction is so very nice. They were so very enjoyed the whole atmosphere, whole programs, and made so many friendships with so many people, and they were very happily enjoyed the whole stay. The stay was perhaps for 3 or 4 days, maybe 4 days. So that is another thing I wanted to share you. And one more thing which I want to share you is that a group of about 180 people
Mm.
from the Sufis under the leadership of the new Murshid, they are visiting Pune on coming Monday, that is 20th November. And all our volunteers are working hard. Now, 180 is a very big group, and the roads of the Pune, the old Pune, around Babajan or around Baba House, the roads are very small roads, and so much of so much a big group of people taking them at a time through these small narrow streets.
Maybe.
It's a very difficult job. We have hired some small buses, about 17-seater, 25-seater, and then we will be making different groups. We have posted volunteers at different places, and these volunteers will take up their particular group. They will show them Baba House. They will show them Pumpkin House. They are opposite to each other in a same compound. Pumpkin's Baba House, Pumpkin House. Thereafter, they will show them Babajan Dargah. Thereafter, they will show them Saint Teresa High School. They will go in the compound. There is big compound in front of that high school, and the authorities have allowed the whole group to enter that compound and look around. And thereafter, they will also visit the Sassoon Hospital, where Baba's memorial has been, one room has been allotted as Mir Baba's memorial. So that room they will visit. It's a small place, but then it's a place for visit. The people are curious to visit that place, and they will be taken there. And lastly, they will be taken to Guruprasad. And Guruprasad, the whole group will gather together, and we will tell something about the old days of Guruprasad. In fact, we are not very much required to supply them the information which has already come in the different books that Murshid has already updated with all that information. But then there are certain things we are not come in the book, and I'm trying to, I mean, talk about that before all this group. So that is a very busy program for us all. And thereafter, on 3rd of December, on 2nd of December, we'll be visiting Satara on the accident site. As every year from the year 2006 up to this year, every year we have been visiting that place. So many people from India, they join us. We hire buses, and in a buses we go. We visit that Panchagani cave. Then we visit a place where Erech had first met Baba. And thereafter we visit some places which have been left out now, as they are the Rosewood in Satara, and all the other places have been demolished now. And then in the evening, we come to the accident site. The villagers, they erect a big pandal, and we have about 1 hour program there of singing and telling the villagers or the gathering about how that accident took place. And then after a little, the villagers, they arrange for some light refreshment, and thereafter we return to Pune. And so this is on 2nd of December. And thereafter, the very next day, on 3rd of December, we are going to Delhi, Delhi, because these Delhi people, the young people, they are very much insisting that at least I should, along with my son, I should visit Delhi Center, because it's a long time that I have not visited that center. In fact, from 2006 onwards, because this commitment to the accident site in Satara, we have made a commitment so that we are not able to take any other program during first and second, third. And daily program is every year, it is from 1st December to 3rd December. So at last, as a compromise, we have decided, myself and my two sons, Prashant and Swaroop, who plays tabla, we will be visiting Delhi on 3rd and return on the next day. So they are very, very packed programs for us. And hopefully next time, whatever happens, I will update you about those programs. And during that time, I think Friday, I have not checked up, but if it is falls on Friday, some program, no, I don't think, because second is Sunday. Second is Sunday. So first is 31st must be Friday. It is possible for us to take next session also. So that will be our program for next. Now I'll take one small song for you. As you know, that Dr. Ghani was Baba's childhood friend, and both had the same type of nature. Dr. Ghani and Meher Baba, a mischievous nature, I would say, a teasing nature, I would say, some sort of a situation, amusing situation, they both will try to create. And there is a counter action in between these two, and all the other people will just enjoy. Dr. Ghani had that liberty because of his closeness with Meher Baba, and Baba used to like his company very much. So he has given certain attributes to Meher Baba, and that thought process which he has imposed in this group, Poona Bhajan Mandali group, our poet Madhusudana picked up some of the thoughts from that, and he has composed a sort of a taunting or sarcastic song, which I am going to sing now. But before that, I will read out the whole meaning of that song, and then I will sing that song for you. The original word is, हमने अपने को तो आजमाया नहीं, भूले से उन्हें दिल दे बैठे, जब देखा हाल मोहब्बत का, हम दिल ही दिल में रो बैठे. The meaning is, I have not estimated myself, not properly judged myself, and just gave my heart to my beloved. That's Meher Baba. And when I realized the agonies and hurdles on this path of love, I repented for having given my heart and I wept within myself. I wept within myself. Next stanza is अब राहे मोहब्बत मंजिल पर बढ़ सकते नहीं, रुक सकते नहीं, ना इतके रहे ना उतके रहे, बस चैन हमारा खो बैठे. In this path of love, there is no going back. But then to proceed further, I could not be. But then it was not also possible to proceed further. Neither proceed further nor go back. That was the situation in which I was caught. I was neither for the worldly life nor for the spiritual life. That was my condition. That was my situation before me. नेक्स्ट stanza is खुशहाल थे हम, बेफिक्र थे हम, पर उनकी कहां से नजर पड़ी, घायल क्या किया, पागल ही किया, आराम हमारा खो बैठे. The meaning is I was happy go lucky in my personal life without any worry and so also carefree. But God knows where from. Meher Baba spotted me, or I fell into his trap of love. And the very first gaze at me made me wounded in my heart and made me mad after him. As a result, I lost all my peace of mind. Next stanza is हम समझे थे मंजिल है आसा, बढ़ जाएंगे यूं हंसते हंसते, पर हाल में एक कदम मुश्किल, क्या मुफ्त मुसीबत ले बैठे. I had thought that the goal is easy and I can reach happily and easily. But really speaking, even one step forward had become very difficult. I have myself invited this troublesome situation. I myself have invited this troublesome situation. The next stanza is अब किसकी शिकायत किसको करे, बस दिल को तसल्ली देना है. मधुसूदन ये तो अपना कसूर, हम अपनी मुसीबत ले बैठे. To whom I should blame and against whom I should complain. Oh Madhusudan, it is your own fault that you yourself have indulged in yourself in this problem. The problem of loving Meher Baba. This tune was set on one cinema song of that time. And very shrewdly, Madhusudan didn't present this song himself. But in Guruprasad, he asked me to sing this before Baba. And I sang that song before Baba, the full song. After the song was over, Baba asks me, who has composed this song? You? I said, no, Baba. I just pointed to Madhusudan. And Madhusudan is just hiding his face. And Baba is asking pointedly, you have composed it? He nods his head. And what Baba says is, why before composing this song, how many pages he had taken, how many pages of wine he had taken. That was the remark made by Meher Baba. I would sing it for you. हमने अपने को तो आजमाया नहीं, भूले से उन्नीद दे बैठे, जब देखा हाल मोहब्बत का, हम दिल ही दिल में रो बैठे। हमने अपने को तो आजमाया नहीं, भूले से उन्हें दिल दे बैठे, जब देखा मोहब्बत का, हम दिल ही दिल में रो बैठे। खुशहाल थे हम, बेफिक्र थे हम, पर उनकी कहाँ से नजर पड़ी। खुशहाल थे हम, बेफिक्र थे हम, पर उनकी कहाँ से नजर पड़ी। घायल क्या किए, पागल ही किए, सुख चैन हमारा खो बैठे। घायल क्या किए, पागल ही किए, सुख चैन हमारा खो बैठे। अब राह मोहब्बत मंजिल पर बढ़ सकते नहीं, रुक सकते नहीं। अब राह मोहब्बत मंजिल पर बढ़ सकते नहीं, रुक सकते नहीं। ना इत के रहे ना उत के रहे, बस चैन हमारा खो बैठे। ना इत के रहे ना उत के रहे, बस चैन हमारा खो बैठे। हम समझते मंजिल है आसा, बढ़ जाएंगे यूं हंसते हंसते। हम समझते मंजिल है आसा, बढ़ जाएंगे यूं हंसते हंसते। पर हाल में एक कदम मुश्किल, हम अपनी मुसीबत हो बैठे। पर हाल में एक कदम मुश्किल, हम अपनी मुसीबत हो बैठे। अब किसकी शिकायत किस को करे, बस दिल को तसल्ली देना है। अब किसकी शिकायत किस को करे, बस दिल को तसल्ली देना है। बस दिल को तसल्ली देना है। मधुसूदन ये तो अपना कसूर, मधुसूदन ये तो अपना कसूर, हम अपनी मुसीबत हो बैठे। मधुसूदन ये तो अपना कसूर, हम अपनी मुसीबत हो बैठे। Such were the amusing moments in Guruprasad's stay. There were several such moments.
That was
And
beautiful.
actually, these things have not come in the books. And Very few like me have been left now to pass on these beautiful small stories. Anyway, we will take Aarti now.
Yeah.
Yes. जहाँ कल्पना शब्द न पहुँचे, ऐसे अपनी बेटी रहती पुकारे महिमा तोरी सनातन परम दयागन दिव्य सनातन परम दयागन हे जगदोद्धारो मेरे मन आरती स्वीकारो मेरे मन आरती स्वीकारो धूप दीप चंदन चरचाना भोगन गाना फूल चढ़ाना तुमरा ही तुमको लौटाना काहे बड़ाई करूं मेरे मन आरती स्वीकारो मेरे मन आरती स्वीकारो सकल निधि के तुम कारण हो सकल ईश्वरण हारे हो तुम सम और नहीं तुम ही हो हे सत्य अवतारो मेरे मन आरती स्वीकारो मेरे मन आरती स्वीकारो सकल चराचर तुम्हारी माया माया भी तो तुम्हारी छाया तुम्हारा अंत न कोई पाया तुम हो अनंत करो मेरे मन आरती स्वीकारो मेरे मन आरती स्वीकारो अपने को जब जो नहीं जाने महिमा तुम्हें क्या पहचाने जो कुछ भी कहते अनजाने गुण गाते तुम्हारो मेरे मन आरती स्वीकारो मेरे मन आरती स्वीकारो सीमानाही तुम्हारी कृपा को क्या कोई दे सकता प्रभु तुमको भीख में दो प्रेमी जनों को नित्य तुम्हें सुमिरो मेरे मन आरती स्वीकारो मेरे मन आरती स्वीकारो सनातन परम दयागन दिव्य सनातन हे जगदोद्धारो मेरे मन आरती स्वीकारो मेरे मन आरती स्वीकारो. अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय.
Thank you, Pratap ji. Beautiful
Jai
song.
Baba Olaf. Jai
I
Baba.
love that Madhusudan bhajan. It's nice to know that you sang that in front of Baba, and allowed his comments too. We all allowed his comments.
And you see, Baba is the best actor. Baba's facial expression would be marvelous. Yes,
I can imagine.
that was more enjoying.
Wow.
In a fraction of a second, his face will change. This is beauty of him, Baba's face. So when now there is a name in the end, there is name of the poet Madhusudan. In spite of the Baba is asking me, who has composed this? And very serious responsible. Who has composed this?
So let me ask you, why did not Madhusudan sing that? He asked you to sing it. Any particular reason?
Yes. That is another thing.
What was the melody?
Anyway, sorry.
The melody from a different song from the theater? Is that right? Movie or different melody?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, the music, the music was from a movie song, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it was from a movie song. Now, perhaps I do not know whether Prakash, you know it. तू प्यार करे या ठुकराए,
हाँ,
हम
right.
तो तेरे दीवानों में.
That is by
तू
Talat Mahmud.
प्यार करे या ठुकराए, हम तो है तेरे दीवानों में.
No, this
This
is
was the
by
song.
Talat Mahmud. Talat Mahmud.
No,
It
I
was
think
sung.
it is ladies. It is
Oh,
ladies
I
song.
see. Okay.
Lata
I see.
Mangeshkar.
Okay. So
So
that's how it is, Betty. It's a movie song, and
Yeah.
he wrote it.
Very amusing song.
Pratap,
He said, I have become my own problem.
So Rosalie
Pratap,
has a question. Yeah.
Pratap. Um, did
Yes,
did Dr. Ghani did he sing? Was he still singing or what? Did Dr. Ghani sing?
See,
No, did Dr. Ghani, did he sing any songs? Dr. Ghani?
he himself,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
he has written song. Now, there are compositions, Dr. Ghani's composition.
Right.
You know,
Sorry.
Pratap.
No, he never
Pratap.
used to sing himself. He never used to sing himself.
Nah.
But then he has composed songs.
Yes.
You see, when we visited, when our program, our first program was there before Baba, then we sang this Khak Sahib song, Toor Upar Tujhko Jaake Dekh Liya. And thereafter, when this composition which Khak had given to Mr. Thade with a request that if when you get chance, you just sing this song before Baba, any your group, bhajan group. And Madhusudan has set that song to tune. But then when the song was shown to Dr. Ghani, because it was written in Urdu, So when it was shown to Dr. Gani, Dr. Gani was surprised. There was surprise on it, sort of a, what he said is that this song, the composition shows that Khak has seen Baba in his original state.
Wow. Mm.
So then he himself gave his own composition was to be sung before Baba. Next time we will sing that.
Okay, beautiful.
Next time we'll repeat that story, the whole story, and that song I will sing before you, along with
Thank
the meaning
you.
of it.
Oh,
You see,
that'll be good.
that is a all this the correspondence is in English, and thereafter this song is in Hindi. That is also set on a cinema tune, on a movie tune that I will
Oh,
sing next time.
okay.
Just
Yeah, Pratap.
Chalo.
Pratap,
Yes,
you
please.
know, Ghani, I mean, when I think of coming, you know, and meeting with you, I want to hear more about Ghani and his, you know, his association with Baba, because so much humor passed between them. And tell me again, when Ghani died, you know,
Yes,
I think I remember August 7th, Ghani died. And what did Baba say?
yes.
That what did he?
In fact, Baba had issued a circular when Gani died, and it's a very, very significant or very important statements which Baba has made that uh, Gani's loyalty. Uh, I only know how Gani was loyal to him, and then much was could be done by Dr. Gani for me in my avtaric work. But now, since he has gone away, that burden falls on me. That is the statement which has Baba has made. A
Yeah.
very, very important. That is in fact, a very, I would say, sad situation that time. I still remember the whole whole time how we came to know about his death. This I will tell you in detail next time, because it is a very, I would say, emotional story of Ganesh passing away. Yes, very emotional story of Ganesh passing away. That story starts right from the time when from New Life Dr. Gani was sent back to join his family. Right from there, and Dr. Gani came and stayed with his family, and he resumed his talks with us. So the whole thing is whole time after that is very heart touching time, very heart touching time, and that will be the entire subject for the next session. The whole subject, right from the time when Baba sent him back, and right from there we will talk about that. In
Thank
fact,
you. Thank you. Yeah.
it is also a very subject dear to my heart. I We had so much love for Dr. Gani. So we'll definitely take it next time.
Thank you. That's beautiful.
Thank you, Pratap.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Jai Baba.
Thanks,
Jai Baba.
Pratapji. Yeah, we'll let you rest so that you can come back again next Friday and share more
Yes,
beautiful stories. Yeah.
yes, yes.
Thanks again. So,
So, Jai Baba.
Avtar, Meher, Baba,
Baba.
team, Jai.
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 Avar Meher Baba
Avatar
ki
Meher
jai.
Baba ki jai.
Jai.
Avar
Avatar
Meher
Meher
Baba
Baba
ki jai.
ki jai.
Jai.
Thank you.
Avatar Nir Baba Ki Jai.
Jai.
Thank you, Baba.
Meheramana Arati Swikaro. I like that idea.